Hello everyone, it's the Batman Statue Collector, and today is a dream come true for me because I recently had the opportunity to interview one of my favorite artists, an artist that created this, Batman Noel right here, an artist that helped with the amazing Harley Quinn from Prime 1, the amazing Deathstroke from Prime 1, and many more. And of course I'm talking about the amazing artist and current art director at Prime 1 Studio, the amazing Bernardo Cruzeiro. I can't wait to share this interview with you.
Hello everyone, my name is Bernardo Cruzeiro. I am this month's featured artist. I'm an art director at Prime 1 Studio and also a digital sculptor for collectibles. So Chris asked me some questions, so I'm just gonna read them and answer. Who inspired you to become an artist? Since I was very little, I liked to draw and build anything that I could find, and that led me to finding out about digital art like Photoshop, but at the time was more like towards graphic design and web design, and I really liked that in the beginning, but got really boring really quickly. And when I was having a class, Photoshop class, one of my teachers told me about ZBrush, and it was like love at the first sight because the possibilities that ZBrush gave me were really amazing. Could create any creature that I could think or imagine, so that was really cool. Next question is, where did you learn your craft? I started learning on my own, just searching on the internet or anywhere that I could find, but at the beginning it was very tricky. I didn't know a lot of English, and the only tutorials that were on English, so what's nice because I started learning English on my own with ZBrush, and that was cool. After a couple of months, I saw that only learning the software wasn't enough. I couldn't make the things as believable as I would imagine, so I started drawing a lot and learning a lot about classical art like Michelangelo or Bernini or Leonardo da Vinci, and that was really a turning point on my career because my art quickly got a lot better. So I would say most of my time I spent learning on my own, but I also did some online workshops that really helped me. So the next question is, how did you become an artist working with Prime 1? So it's an interesting story because, as I just said, I did some more online workshops. In one of the workshops, I had a really good teacher. He liked what I did on his workshop, and after the workshop, he asked me if I could help him on some head sculpts for collectibles. And that was really the first time that I ever thought about working with collectibles, because before I just wanted to work on movies or games, but it was really nice. After we finished on that project, he asked me again if I could help him on another project, and that project was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Prime 1 that you guys probably know. And that was the first time I ever heard about Prime 1 too, because I guess they were starting out. They didn't have any organic models or statues. They just had, I guess, the Transformers line. After we finished the project, I didn't really get in touch with Prime 1. I just went to work with games again. And after like 6 months, I heard about Prime 1 again because one of my friends were working with them, and Prime 1 contacted me to work on another project, and that project was the Noel Batman that you guys probably know too. After I started working on that Batman, I just knew that I had to quit the company that was. Even before I finished the project, I quit the company and start working only with Prime 1 sculpting statues, and that was one of the best decisions. The next question is, how long does it usually take to design each figure? So that's a tricky question. It really depends on the piece because each piece is different. If it's a movie product, usually takes a lot longer because everything has to be matching 100%. And if the movie is old, it's even more difficult, more challenging because you have to search a lot of images and you don't have any data to work with. But I would say for sculpting could take from anywhere from 1 month to 4 months, but also depends. And but you have design on that, the concept art, the engineering part, the printing, all the factory, the paint master, and all that things. So it takes a lot of time. Next question is, what pieces have you worked on that our viewers would be familiar with? The last couple years I have worked on a lot of different figures, but the pieces that you guys would be most familiar would be Noel Batman, Arkham Knight Harley Quinn, Origins Deathstroke, Bane, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I worked on some of them too, but was really small sculpting part. Bloodborne Hunter was a really nice piece. Triss and Yennefer from The Witcher 3. Spider-Man 2099. The newest pieces were Joker, Arkham Knight Joker that I directed and also did some sculpting on it. Arkham Knight Catwoman 2, I art directed. So the next question is, what is your favorite piece you have worked on? So my favorite piece would be Noel Batman because it was the first one that I did for Prime 1 that I really got to design and sculpt a lot of it, and that was really nice experience, and that would be probably my favorite piece. And the last question is, do you have a collection yourself? I don't have any collections. As a matter of fact, I don't have any collectible, and that's really ironic, but right now I don't feel the need to collect anything. In the future I probably have some collectibles. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for having me. Feel free to ask me questions if you guys want. I'll probably answer on the comment section too. I will ask Chris to add the link for my portfolio or my Facebook page if you guys want to. Thank you. Take care.